Dashing through the snow on a Beatles holiday. I don't know. Well, hey, and welcome to another episode of Beetle Dustino. And happy Christmas, happy holidays, season's greetings from Beetle Dustino. So I'm gonna just kind of do my annual kind of Christmassy video, even though it's not gonna be super Beatley, little Beatley, just a little, but not totally Beatley. And I'm just gonna kind of show the Christmas records I picked up in 2024. A couple of these are really new, and I wish I would have showed them earlier because I've had them for a while. But I'm not the best influencer out there because now it's kind of past the season to go pick these up if you think they're cool. But now you'll see them at least. So, but anyways, let's see what I got after the intro. And no holiday cheer this year. I'm a little wired on my coffee I've been sipping on here all afternoon. So let's have another little sip of that. And kind of show what I got for my Christmas albums this year, my Christmas records. And I got to find my note there for it. So, woo, there we go. Woo, I swear caffeine, really, coffee caffeine. I can drink tea all day and I don't feel a thing, but coffee, whoo. Which I only really drink here and there. I'm not the biggest coffee drinker, but I enjoy one every now and then. But anyways, this is really, where is this video going? All right. Anyways, let's talk about what we got here for 2024 for my Christmas albums. Seems like I pick up one here and there. So I got a few that I kind of added into my collection this year. Of course, I've become a big Teddy Swims fan, and I found out he had a Christmas EP. This would have been his second EP that came out, actually. And he hasn't had a lot of vinyl up until his album just released. So the fact that he had a vinyl version of this, which I believe was for Record Store Day that year, Black Friday Record Store Day. But this is a very Teddy Christmas. And when it came out, the EP originally came out on October 15th, 2021. But the vinyl version here was released for Black Friday Record Store Day of 2021, which would have been November 26th. So the CD streaming whatnot was all available back in October on it. But there's the front, the spine, and the back. And I was able to find a good copy of it there. You can see, I think there's 6 tracks there. Pretty good. I really enjoy his singing and his music. And the Christmas stuff was pretty good. Pretty standard covers on it. And no colored vinyl or anything. It just comes in that plain white sleeve, as you can kind of see there as I was pulling it out. And there's side 1 on Warner Records here. Just kind of a custom label there. And there's side 2. So what do we got here? See, there's so few songs here. But yeah, you got Silent Night, This Christmas, Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas. There we go, have yourself. And I'm no Teddy Swims, but I'm feeling Christmassy and singing, and I feel like Buddy the Elf right now. And sing. All right. Boy, am I goofy right now. All right. Trust me, it's just caffeine. No rum or anything in there, or whatever you'd put in coffee. I don't even know what you'd put in coffee. But then anyways, up next we got Please Come Home for Christmas, Oh Christmas Tree, and the Christmas Song. So that's what you got on there. So yeah. Pretty good little EP, and I am trying to get his collection, and I was hoping to get the CD, but I guess I just haven't picked it up yet. But probably next year you'll see that, because it probably won't get into my collection until 2025 at this point. So the next one they got that I picked up here that I was really kind of thought was cool. And you know what? I'm going to take this shrink wrap off because there's no sense having it on there. There's no hype sticker or anything. But it's Bare Naked Ladies, Bare Naked for the Holidays. I don't know if people just don't like them. I've already had a record spinning short on this, and it got like no views. Or I don't know if it's because of that word right there that YouTube didn't want to promote it. So I'm not sure. I'm going to keep that word out of the descriptions here. But anyways, it's the Bare Naked Ladies. It's a bunch of guys. They do usually perform one track on each album naked in the studio, but I don't think anybody's ever seen just naked photos of the guys. But yeah. Anyway, if you don't know the Bare Naked Ladies, I don't know. You probably shouldn't be watching any music people talking on YouTube. But anyways, there's the cover. And it kind of was hyped that it was the first time on vinyl, but I did find out there was a vinyl version of it released not too long ago. But anyways, the original album came out October 5th of 2004. And then there was a vinyl version in 2022, on November 18th, 2022, on Raisin Records, just in Canada. But so I don't know if this is the first worldwide release of it on vinyl. But this would have came out, I couldn't find an exact date, and I couldn't remember the exact date it came out, but October of 2024. And it's a Christmas tree vinyl. Christmas tree colored vinyl, and it is cool. And this one, I think, was through Craft Recordings that I picked this up. Yeah, Craft Recordings, Raisin Records. There we go there. And like I said, it's a little Beatle-y because they do have a cover of Wonderful Christmas Time on there. So a little Beatle-y, and it's only like 40 seconds long, and it's just them kind of playing on a little, I don't know, it almost sounds like a toy organ or something. But anyways, this one's got a little more of an inner sleeve than the Very Teddy Christmas EP had. But there is the first side of it there, and then the other side. Just a little information, some pictures of the guys there. And yeah, they're not bare naked ladies. Well, they are the bare naked ladies, but they're not bare naked and they're not ladies. So, and here's this cool Christmas tree vinyl, and I hope you can see how cool it is looking at that. It is amazing. I think this was an exclusive through Craft Recordings website. And when I saw some pictures of it online and everything and heard the description, I'm like, oh, that is way cool. And Christmas album I kind of enjoy, so I really like their version of, I always like hearing it. Let's see, I know there's one that was really popular back in the day. Oh, God Rest Ye Merry Gentlemen / We Three Kings with Sarah McLachlan, second track there on side 2. I've always really enjoyed their rendition of that. They really blend good with that, and Sarah McLachlan in there, just awesome. So I've always really enjoyed that song, and I've had the CD of this for several years, so I've always enjoyed that. And when I heard that it was coming out on vinyl release, and a really cool looking vinyl, and like I said, I hope that's showing up how cool that is. It's kind of glittery, got kind of the darker green, the pine tree type green with some gold splattered in there and some red. It is truly Christmas tree vinyl. You know, when they describe some of these, and it's like, what the heck were they thinking here? I suppose it's all how it splatters, though. And that's one thing I love with splatter vinyl. Like I said, if you got a copy of this, yours probably looks completely different than mine. So, and I think that's really cool too, that no two of these are alike. They're similar, but not alike. So there we go. I'm really, really going on about this. Okay, and up next, and pretty much last, and I've got a couple versions of this, but this one I was really excited for because I absolutely love Ben Folds. He's an artist I try to collect his whole catalog on, and he released a Christmas album this year, and I was pretty excited about that. And here it is on New West Records, when it came out October 25th, about the same time. I think it was the week after, so whatever the week before, the Friday before the 25th was. I'll put it up there. That's probably the date that the Bare Naked Ladies one came out. I think it was right before this one, the week before. But yeah, this New West Records, and this is a signed version. And I think this is the New West Records exclusive colored vinyl, because I ordered this direct through them. But there's the hype sticker there, his signature down there right on the jacket. And let's see, there's the spine, and there's the back. I think this is a really fun cover here, with a little animated Ben. Let's look, it came in this sleeve, and I don't know if this is a good sleeve. I can't believe New West Records would put it, but it's a poly type sleeve, but I don't know if this is the bad stuff. Let me know on that, and I will get the out of there immediately. But this is Sleigher is the name of the album, by the way. And yeah, that's when the album was released. I know there was a few other versions too, but this is the green. And I like this green. A lot of times when Christmas records get put on green, it's that kind of brighter green. This looks like a true Christmas green to me. This kind of darker pine tree type green. There's the B side there, the A side and the B side. He didn't do a lot of covers on this. A lot of the traditional type Christmas music. I think the only one that he did was the Christmas song. Yeah, the Christmas song is the only one that I'm seeing on here. All the rest were new stuff by him. And the cool thing about it, I listened to it a couple of times, and it's really a Ben Folds album. It's really not quite maybe as goofy. There was a couple of goofy songs on there, because if you know Ben Folds, you know he's always got a really goofy song and then just a super like serious song. How he can go, and the fact you love either, variation on that. You love the goofy stuff, you love the serious stuff. That's what is so cool about Ben Folds. But yeah, it was a really good album. I mean, you could almost put this on not at Christmas time. It's that much of just more of an album. Yeah, the songs are kind of like those Christmas movies that people argue with. Die Hard, Love Actually. Is it a Christmas movie or is it a movie that takes place at Christmas time? It's kind of the same thing with this. Is this a Christmas album or songs on it that take place at Christmas time? I think you could almost listen to this year round. It really had a great true Ben Folds type sound to it. Just really great. And what he does, just playing on the piano, that lends itself to Christmas music so well. Ben is an amazing artist. I really enjoy him. And I thought it was kind of cool he had a Christmas record. And keeping with Ben Folds and Sleigher, I always like to collect, especially like artists like Ben that I do really collect. I don't collect a lot of vinyl. I think that is the first vinyl I got of his, actually. So no, I did get his last album. I did get a vinyl copy of too, a signed vinyl copy also. But I had to pick up the CD, and I think the only place you could get the CD was through New West Records. I don't think you could get this anywhere else. Possibly maybe some record stores, but and the only way you could get it was the signed version. That's all that I see listed on Discogs right now. But this came out at the same time as the vinyl there on October 25th, 2024, and it was also signed, like I said. And let's show you a little hype sticker here that came with it. I got folded up there on the gatefold, and this does have a gatefold. I'm trying to be careful with it. I can't remember if I showed you the spine there. It's got a nice spine on it, and the back. I don't even remember if I showed you the back on the vinyl there. It's pretty similar though. And there's the gatefold on this one though. No booklet or anything, but we do got the CD, and I already got it in a little rice paper sleeve. It did not come with that. I put that in there, but because that is what I do with my digi sleeve releases. But there's the label on the CD. That's one thing people complain about digi sleeves on too, is that they're really thin. They really gave this a nice spine though. I'm really kind of shocked putting this up, because there isn't an insert, there isn't a double CD, so it doesn't need to be this thick. But they sure made it thick, so you can't really complain about that one on that one. So anyways, nice little Ben Folds album there, and that wraps it up for my new Christmas CDs and vinyl. Well, CD and vinyl, I guess. There we go. But anyways, well, just Merry Christmas to everybody. Happy holidays. However you celebrate it. Happy Hanukkah tomorrow. And however you celebrate it, whether you celebrate it or not, I just hope everybody's having a safe and fun holiday with friends and family, and just really enjoying the day. And I know I am. As you're watching this, I'm probably having some fun with my family right now. I know we've been really planning it for a while, so I think we're gonna have a really good time over at my sister's place. I'm gonna go hang out with her, my mom and dad, my other sister, my sister's boyfriend, my brother-in-law. We're doing some fun stuff, Secret Santa for the adult kids this year, so really getting to spoil the nieces and the nephews. And boy, my niece is in for a surprise this year. Oh, she's gonna love it. I'm a sneakerhead too, so kind of giving it away a little, but she probably won't see this until. But yeah, I got her a pair of Air Jordans. But anyways, I'm gonna get totally signed out though, and before I get fully signed out, I do want to thank all my subscribers, and thanks to any new subscribers. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do, and do hit the notification bell so you know when I got new videos coming out. Also, please give the video a like. It really does help out the channel, and like I always say, if you've stuck around to this point, you must like it, so please give it a like, and do leave a comment. I love having a discussion with everybody. Let me know what you thought of these albums. Did you pick these up too? Or do you just not even care? I don't know. Do people not like the Bare Naked Ladies? I'm still trying to figure out why that short didn't get played. I really think it's YouTube's algorithm saw that word and said, nah, I'm not doing it. But anyways, that's what I've kind of leaded to, because I don't know. I think the Bare Naked Ladies are fun. I love their harmonies and stuff. I mean, if you like the Beatles, you like the Beach Boys, you like, stuff like that, you like that kind of harmony type groups, I think Bare Naked Ladies are right up there with them. So maybe not everybody's cup of tea, but I like them. So, but I grew up in the 90s, so they're one of kind of those 90s bands that I just enjoy listening to. So Anyways, before I ramble on too much here, I'm going to get fully signed out. I am Beetle Dustino, wishing you all a happy holiday season, and I'm signing out. There we go. Wow, that was really hard. I don't know why that was so hard. I'm doing the long Minnesota goodbye. If you don't know about that, I've realized that. As now I'm going to really explain this. If you don't realize Minnesotans, and I am practically a Minnesotan. It literally will take me, if I got out in my car right now, hit the highway there, I'll be in Minnesota, and depending upon how the lights are between here and there, I'd be to Minnesota within about 5 minutes. So my mom's Minnesotan, my dad's Wisconsin. Somehow I'm North Dakotan. But anyways, there's what is called in Minnesota the long Minnesota goodbye. And I do think that's why I ramble at the end of this, because I'm saying goodbye to you in the way I know best as kind of a Minnesotan. Boy, did that come out Minnesotan there. So there we go. Don't you know, hey. But anyways, yeah, it's called the long Minnesota goodbye, and I'm pretty sure that is what's happening here when I try to wrap these up. You never just leave. A goodbye in Minnesota can take hours. So you're really lucky. I'm keeping this at just minutes, sometimes seconds. But that's what's going on. That's the psychology to this. Anyways, I'll share that as one of my last videos of the year. And really enjoy your friends and family. And goodbye. I'm signing out. Totally. Bye.